Hello, welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. Feeling lost, floundering in retirement. Hey man, ain't nothing about retirement easy. You think about it. It takes most of us decades of hard work, sacrifice, and struggle just to get here. Then making the decision can be extremely anxiety producing and worrisome for a lot of people. And then when you get in retirement, the road ain't smooth, Doc. It's full of potholes, I can tell you that. And these are just two of them. Feeling lost, like you ain't got no direction. You're just kind of floundering from one thing to the next. Can be miserable, man. And it can lead to a lot worse problems in retirement. When you're working, chances are that you have somebody you got to report to, somebody over you, and they do all your goal setting, the path to get there, the production standards or achievement standards or whatever. They set all that stuff, and you just got to achieve them. And once you do, it feels rewarding. It's kind of satisfying. In retirement, you don't have anybody do that for you. It's all on you. Not only do you got to achieve them performance standards, but you got to set them and get a path to get to them. And that can be hard, and it's intimidating for a lot of people. And I did like everybody else before retirement. This stuff can happen to anybody at any time during retirement. But before retirement, I concentrated on stacking cash, man. Just like most people, getting them numbers to match. Once they matched, I knew I had it made. I didn't pay too much attention to being retired till the last couple years, and that was by accident. Just before I turned 55, I figured, hey, man, I had a plan to retire at 60. I had 5 years to figure everything out. But when I hit 56, I figured, man, I'd had enough and I wanted to get, so I had to cram everything into 1 year. It was busy, but it was worth it. And I never figured I'd have too much trouble with these two things, man. I had some of the easiest mind-numbing jobs you can imagine and loved them. Loved them. I'll give you an example. Over here at the string factory, first job I had over there was chain operator. It was a conveyor that run through the ceiling on a chain. And it had a hook on it, looked like an upside down T, and it had an opening on each end. The operator inside on the machine, he'd take a package off the machine and put it on that hook. And it would run that chain, it'd come out to me, and I'd take it off that hook and put it on the buggy standing right here. Loved that job, man. Thought I'd retire, never had no desire to leave. But some efficiency expert come through and figured out that operator could take that package off the hook, off the machine, and put it directly on the buggy. So I had to become an operator then. Tore me up. Had another job over here at the paper mill across the river. They made their own power there. I worked in the powerhouse. My job was a coal runner. That was a great job. All I had to do was dump two train carloads of coal onto a conveyor. That was it, man. I loved that job. That conveyor would take it up and run it through a crusher house, and then it would dump it into a hopper for the boiler to burn. So if I can run across troubles in these two matters, anybody can. And I didn't have too much trouble to begin with, man. What happened was I got comfortable and I got lazy. And I quit doing what made my transition into retirement fairly smooth. I quit making a list of stuff I wanted to get done. Quit setting goals. I quit having to design a path to get to them goals because I didn't have none. Come to find out, I needed that satisfaction of a job well done, even in retirement. I never would have figured that. But that's what happened. Once I started getting back to what got me to where I was at, things just smoothed right on out. It wasn't bad, man. I wasn't miserable, but I had noticed a change. And so I tried to figure out what was causing, and that's what it was. You'd be surprised how the simple act of making a list and crossing it off can give you that feeling of satisfaction of achievement or whatever. You can look at that at the end of the day, the week, the month, whatever, and see what all you were able to accomplish. That made a big difference. Setting a goal. When I first retired, I set a goal. Hey man, I wanted to get a routine down I could live with. You know, I wanted to get my sleep right. After 30 some years, 35 years or whatever of working swing shift, it didn't come natural like I thought it would. Losing weight, I set that goal down there, and I was designing a path to get there. And when I hit my numbers and doing what I was supposed to do, you know, it gives you that feeling of satisfaction. You know, I'm looking for personal accountability, a little satisfaction, a little reward of a job well done. I never figured I would need that, but I did. But once I got them couple little simple steps, hey man, I figured I was busy all the time, constantly busy. You know, but when I looked at it at the end of the day, I really didn't accomplish any daggone thing. And, you know, I needed that. You know, and I think it depends on each individual. I don't think everybody gets through it. I think anybody can do it, can get it, and at any time. But I think it has a lot to do with your personality and the kind of job you held beforehand. I think you're more prone to for certain jobs and your certain personalities. Those go-getters, those guys that are in charge of millions of dollars of equipment and people and stuff, I think it would affect them more. I don't know. But, you know, as far as being busy, it's like that gym coach I had. He said it didn't matter how far you ran, it was how you ran. So, I mean, it's the same thing. Well, y'all take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to y'all later.